Let us continue on and talk with people, I guess.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Tell me
This
more
organization
information.
has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You are very loving. That's a little much.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
That's a lot of pressure.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
That's a new feature.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Keep
You
your
make sure the
distance.
crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
I think that's it.
I better go.
Okay, maybe we'll talk later.
Don't sound so dejected. Oh, there's the VI. There's Edie? Edie.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
The ship is just a copy. We can trust them for now.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Such a downer.
Oh my god, that was absolutely out of pocket.
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about
I
you.
want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Your name.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Good to know.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
I love
What
it.
do you do aboard the ship?
I love
I
it.
operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Additional functions?
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Okay.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thanks, Edie. That looks interesting. Oh, hey, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock.
I'm trying.
I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
It's a risky assignment. Bringing you wasn't my choice. Good
You may
lord.
change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with
Yeah.
good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I've already committed treason once. I mean, why not?
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
I like Jacob. I'm gonna be really upset if I have to decide if he lives or dies one of these times. Not looking forward to that. Captain's cabin, crew's quarters, engineering. Well, let's start from the bottom and work our way back up. It's like a little mini thing. Oh, that's so cool. Engineer Donnelly and Engineer Daniels.
You came all the way down here to see us?
Of course.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Feelings on
What
Cerberus?
do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Oh, that was a ill-timed sip and almost a very well-timed spit take. Daddy bags, I love it. Okay, well now I need to know why you joined Cerberus.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
Love it.
But it got
I love it
noticed
already.
by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
And what about you?
Why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
I love it. I love all of this already.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Damn. You left the Alliance?
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What's the issue?
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech.
But say, I don't
In short,
understand,
if we
honey.
had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Good to know.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I would love to
I'm
make their
amazed
lives
Shepard came
easier.
down to see us.
I told you she would.
I'm right here, sweeties. I'm right here. I should touch things and definitely screw them up. Yep, that is what I should do. Well, they're adorable. They remind me of Fitz and Simmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh boy, who's gonna be down here when I finally get them? I'm gonna go with the Krogan hangs out down here. That's gonna be my guess. Can I have Rex come back? How am I supposed to do anything without my peoples? It feels weird. I feel like I'm cheating on my friends. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, even down here is pretty similar.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant
Thank you.
Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Investigate.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Hopefully not all at the same time, because that is a biohealth hazard. Okay.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Okay. Butt puckers and daddy bags. I love this crew. I love them. Not that I didn't love Dr. Chakwas and C.O. Presley and anybody else, but like, they're really funny.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time.
What did I just
This
say?
ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh my lord. Okay, we are finding something to help separate those job responsibilities, because that is gross.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
How can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Give me the list.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Can you say that?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Okay, so that's gonna need to happen to make sure that...
Gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay. It's Dr. Chakwas!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
It's good to see you!
Shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Okay, tell us everything.
After you've been with the Alliance for years.
Gossip,
Why
gossip,
leave now?
gossip, gossip, gossip.
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Need to fly?
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I love her so much. All right, joining Cerberus.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
No pressure.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you another one.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you
Y'all?
later, Doctor.
Okay.
Commander.
First of all, you are following me.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Fair. You are following me, not necessarily, you know, in bad faith or for anything like that, but I do feel like quite a bit is put on my shoulders, and men's restroom. I don't want to go in there. Can I use a shower? Have I showered since I've come out of like a 2-year coma?
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Jeez Louise. Miranda's office. Hey.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What do you do here?
Exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Normandy status?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
Status?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What are Cerberus's
I know
goals?
what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments.
Mm-hmm.
Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions.
I'm a
He's
corporate
very
man?
clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
I mean, I sort of answered that question, but
Are
let's
you
hear it.
military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Okay. Well, I feel like Garrus would fit right in, but apparently he doesn't want to be found.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment.
Obviously.
And a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Did I mention I suck at video games?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
What makes you think so?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about it?
Yeah,
I couldn't
personal.
get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
He's probably better than Udina, but at the same time, like, ugh. I don't know. It feels a little shady and self-serving.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you.
Fair.
Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You're genetically modified?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
I don't want to necessarily say you're cocky.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Thanks, fam. Can I snoop around your room? Man, you got nothing? Not even like a bookshelf with like smut titles or something? Come on. This is my cabin. On the off chance the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk with me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on the council, and it's only fair that you are allowed to speak for yourself about what you've been hearing. I love that even with me being gone for 2 years and 12 days, according to Jacob, maybe a couple more, I love that people can still email me. Spam will always find you, even when you're dead. I love it. Normandy crash I located. Oh, it's Admiral Hackett! He can still find me and give me orders. Ascension Financial Services, your account. Oh, okay. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have the remaining balance of 100, or is it just 1 million? No, it's 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Okay. All right, listen. I understand that this is a formality, but maybe don't bring up a life insurance pitch to somebody who literally came back alive with something called Project Lazarus, okay? Just change my name to Ra's al Ghul, okay? Okay, all right, cool. First, let's go pick up our Solarian compatriot that we have been asked to go pick up. Okay, so here's our dossiers. Dossiers, the professor, Dr. Mordin Solus, who we should probably go get first. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions. Dr. Okir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the genophage and is believed to have contacted the collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp in Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Okay. Do you think he knows that I was okay with destroying the cure to the genophage? Do you think he knows that? Archangel. Mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. It's our new map. I'm flying it? Oh, and it tells me... That's really cool. This is feeling very Cowboy Bebop. Confirm squad selection, accept. Is that how many people I'm gonna get? That's a lot of people.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Bye-bye.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Thank you.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I feel like saying dead Spectre and then Afterlife in the same group of sentences is just silly. Okay.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
Okay.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay. I come back from the dead, and people still give me goddamn lip. I want people to be nice to me. Oh, Zaeed. Okay. Hello?
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
Okay.
Zaeed Masani?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
How much do you know? Who's your friend? You and Cerberus. Let's start with you and Cerberus.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business.
Cha-ching.
Your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
How much do you know? Then we'll go to who's your friend.
Briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Okay. Might have to use some intimidate on you in the future.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it.
Okay, okay.
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's next for him?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Okay. Report to the Normandy.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right. I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Arrangement? No, he didn't.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested.
Oh?
You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We can do that.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Oh, honey. That was a dumb decision.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I think. I want to snoop, snoop, snoop. I want to snoop. So this is like the seedy version of Citadel. That's what I'm gathering. Who's this guy?
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts.
Oh, that sucks.
You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Tell me about Harrod.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I'll have a talk with Harrod
I
first.
can go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all.
I don't really want
Shop's
to
up the
pay
ramp
for
near where
him.
Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I don't know anything about you, so I don't want to pay for
to
shit,
go.
but I will
Please
talk to
check
the other
with my
person.
kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Thanks. What type of stuff? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, we're taking those. Oh yeah, we're taking those.
Human, tell Captain Gavorn we not kill anyone today.
Who's Captain Gavorn?
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavorn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavorn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavorn's tricks. We leave.
Okay. What just happened? I feel like I'm straying from the path, but I'm interested and I want to snoop. Okay. Oh, this is a basement door to Afterlife, I'm guessing. That music, though. What?
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels.
Rachni?
Rapidly retreated. The council has pledged a full investigation.
Shit. Oh, this is Harrod. Okay.
Tentatively excited.
Oh, it's Nelcor.
Human, what can I get for you?
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it.
cigar?
I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
Thanks. What do you have?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds.
Mostly
legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
We'll see.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I like that the kiosk is the new interface. That helps a lot with like cutting down on the talkie-talkie, which let's just buy something. I mean, I did threaten him, so.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity.
Excuse me?
You are a blight. Lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear. Let none in my sight continue to.
Okay.
Let their impurity displease me.
Okay.
The word is clear on this race. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin.
Okay. Yeah, and are you done? I have a point to make. So, about that. All I've ever seen of the Batarians are being mercenaries. So, like, oh, lo, high and mighty.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
Let's take a chat, shall we?
Lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Who do you work for?
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya
Okay.
calls the shots
So
around
we'll go
here.
talk with her.
She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
So let's go talk with Arya now. So, okay, we got our lay of the land. I love the L-Corps. I love the L-Corps so much. They're so funny.
What are you looking at?
Ooh.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
I mean, I did
No,
talk to you first.
Just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Should I be interacting with these people? I just see a prompt to talk, so I'm gonna talk. Is that the mercenary from the last time? Merc recruiter.
I'm busy.
Okay. Why do y'all give me the prompt to talk, but you don't want to talk to me? Anto?
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to learn. Again with the attitude. Is this alright? Okay. This is her.
That's close enough.
Okay. 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 Alright.
Stand still.
What's the scan for?
For weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
Okay.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega.
Okay. Okie dokie.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Okay, I already don't like you. Simple enough. I have similar rules.
I like it. Easy to remember. If you forget, someone will remind you.
Not if I remind them first.
Out the nearest airlock.
Okay.
So, what can I do for you? One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am. Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you. So you must know what's what on Omega. Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is
sounds very shadow brokery.
You can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Okie dokie. Alright, I already don't like talking to you.
Looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him? The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims.
Can you let me in?
Zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you. What can you tell me about him? Used to be part of the Solarian Special Task Squad.
Oh.
He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you
I like him
really
already.
need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course. I'm trying to track down Archangel. You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
What?
Why is everyone after him? He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Sounds perfect.
That's the kind of guy I'm looking for. Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel.
Fine with me.
That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Explain.
What kind of trouble? The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up. Which merc groups are after Archangel? Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Interesting.
I appreciate the help. See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help them.
Well, then don't go running your mouth.
Tell me how you got set up here. That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
Alright, I am done talking to this
Maybe I'll
person.
come back later. Maybe I'll be here.
Maybe not.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside?
Again with
You'll
Batarians.
get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet?
Ew.
You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered.
I do.
And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period.
Understood.
Any questions?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses.
Which is?
I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Okay.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
Distraction.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
That's... Okay.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
He had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy.
Oh.
He's got the advantage. It's his base of operations, and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's where we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
If you're sure registration's in here, good luck. You'll need it.
Perfect. Thanks.
I think I missed a prompt. I didn't realize that that was a thing. All right, well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha Task Force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
Okay.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
Okay, can we tell this dude to shut the fuck up? Barely constrained menace. I really, really enjoy the Alcor. See if he's thankful.
I heard you spoke to Harrod. Thank you so much.
No probs.
At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Good for you.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Did you forget already? I told you, this district is under quarantine until the plague has run its course.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic.
Oh.
Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here.
Uh-oh.
Seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Blue Suns?
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys
I like how this lady's just like
I heard
waiting.
The plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease.
Good for them.
Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Thank you.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Well, I kind of hate all of this. All right, boys. Let's do this. Hey, hey! So if I did force my way in here, they wouldn't have had a good time, huh?
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha are shooting anything that moves.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
They've seen us. Can't target them!
Oh boy.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die.
Excuse me.
To steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human.
Okay.
Your kind has done too much already.
Okay.
Your plague did this to me.
Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my source. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
Or someone set us up.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
Because that's what I do.
I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Investigate humans in the plague. Tell us.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus.
Synthetic has already been thrown around.
Transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab.
Oh boy.
And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Or that's something that they want you to believe.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in.
Okay.
The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
How is he dangerous?
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down.
Interesting.
He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
When I find Mordin, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I die. Whatever Mordin is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
Goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Well, that sucked. Bypass? Give us some data.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
Well, sorry, bud. Also just took all your shit. My bad. Whoa! Okay, yep, on it. Okay, cool. Modified assault rifle. Hell yeah! Hey!
Oh, thank God you're human.
What's up?
Saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
What's going on?
The plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Oh, why are they after you?
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague.
Ah.
Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us.
Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Okay.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for
Yeah.
this. Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this.
But somebody could have given it to
Blue
him.
Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf.
Oh boy.
The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
Ugh.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool.
That's extortion.
Pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
Seems pretty
What else can you
suspicious.
tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
Oh boy.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You don't trust
Sounds
Mordin?
like you don't think much of the doctor in his
Not
clinic.
mechs. Oh
The
shit.
Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
Good deduction.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Yep.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
If we're lucky. Can I steal any valuables from you in the meantime? I can. And you will say nothing because I'm saving your life. Maybe. I don't know. Could be leading you into a trap. Oh, got him at 1 bullet. Okay. Whoa! Eat shit.
Heads up! No shields.
Get over here!
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Quit shocking me. Woo!
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
Yeah, we have.
Giving up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
No, it does not. Okay, I need ammo. That was a lot.
Hey, back off. We got here first.
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget
Excuse
it.
me?
Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
I want you to stop.
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turian's trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea.
No, it
Not
doesn't.
anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Mordin Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Of course it is.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. I don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off.
All seems
I'm kind
quite
of sorry to see them go.
opportunistic,
Blue Suns ran
eh?
a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
All right, I'm
We
out.
need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while, get some rest.
Sure you
Don't
will.
worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, we're not going to remark on the fact that the places that I have gone, I have looted both safes so far. We are not going to point that out. Hey, hey.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
I definitely don't.
We're all clear.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Okay. Oh man, this looks like it sucks.
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on some oxygen.
Use Mercenary. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Oh boy.
Professor Mordin Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not
For
scientists.
the love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it.
Oh.
Maybe similar. But must stop plague first. Already have
Okay.
a cure. Need to
Yeah.
distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Oh. I can take care of
I'll
that.
get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That can't be good.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
Okay. I'll keep an eye
If I
out.
see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Suns, Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Okay, I should go.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Okay. Restore power.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
I mean, same here, bud.
Shields have failed.
On charge! Get over here!
Jacob, Jacob, what are you doing all the way over there? Jacob. Jacob.
This will put them down.
Charge!
Oh, sh**. Pistol's not gonna cut it? Really? Oh my god, Jacob, you're done sounds like the peons from frickin' World of Warcraft. Job done. Okay. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we have to load back up on ammo.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Mordin at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your
Oh, it's a cure.
Those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your...
Don't
move. One more step and we kill your friend.
Nobody needs to die.
Scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Of course.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me.
Okay.
Did Mordin send you to find me?
Yes, go back to the clinic.
Professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
No probs, Buck. All right. I said Bud and Buckaroo at the same moment in time, so it's just Buck now. All right, now we need to do the life systems.
Watch out!
I love spontaneous headshots. Ooh, that was so sneaky. Nice. Oh my god, how many are you?
Taking fire.
Good job. Oh. Nice.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
All right, let's do it. Who's gonna be here?
You come here. We shut down machines, break fans.
That's not good.
Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
There we go. Why are you doing
What do
this?
collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air.
Well.
We kill you first.
We've been spotted.
I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Okay, Edie. Thanks. All right.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
Okay, so how do I turn on the fans? All right, how do we get up there? Every time I hear the "you're done," I'm just gonna think they're saying "job done." Okay, move! Good gravy. Alright. Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
Shields down.
One down, one to go. Let's move.
Whew! My goodness.
Engaging target. Through my shields.
Got him. Gun!
Engaging target.
Get over here.
Okay. I would like to not do this anymore. Can we be done? Yeah, maybe.
Both fans are up. That should be it.
Nice. Whew! Holy shit. I was very focused faced on all of that. I leaned forward way too much.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
Nah.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said.
Oh boy.
Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
Will you join me?
Cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yeah.
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
Okay. I didn't loot last time, so...
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Mordin about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
It's all
Last
good.
time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
2 of Mordin's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable.
That's great.
They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
You're welcome.
Glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human.
Now, talk to your other compatriots and tell them to, you know, not be jerkwads. Well,
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
Thanks for bringing us here.
sure thing. Glad you guys made it. Cool. So now we need to go get Archangel, which I think we'll do on the next episode. So, holy smokerinos. I'm gonna play a lot today. I'm gonna try to get everybody at least once.
It's an honor to have you on board.
Hi.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You know the Elusive Man?
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
The collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the Terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out, no signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Scary.
Gas, maybe? No, spreads too slow. Airborne virus.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. We're going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yes.
The ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
He's adorable.
AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
It's true.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Happy to have you on board, sir. So this is our new briefing room instead of talking with the council. I kind of like that. I love how I've moved my camera around like 8 million times. But you know what? Sorry if y'all can't read them. If you have a suggestion on where I could move it in, please leave it in the comments. But for the most part, I'm just tired of covering people's faces, and this seems to just be a nice little height. That was a fun first mission for 2 of our new crew members. Very excited to continue. We're gonna do Archangel next. Should be a good time. I'm excited. Also, I need a break to have some Indian food because it's delicious. All right, anywho, please let me know if you enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you can. Hit that bell to get all the notifications. I will be updating Mass Effect most likely on most Mondays and Thursdays, so please tune in then. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me as we continue our Mass Effect 2 journey. I will talk to you later. Okie dokie, have a good day. Goodbye.